What is going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael Hora, and this is a lovely penguin. And we are back with another set breakdown. This time it's for Stray Kids. The song is Circus. The music video was awesome. The freaking song was even better. And yeah, Stray Kids just killed it like they normally do. So we're going to talk about this set because there is so much going on. Obviously, the song's called Circus, so it's all circus-themed things. And it makes for a really cool and beautiful video. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do that, make sure that you're subbed to the channel and then maybe check out my Patreon. That's linked just down below. Because we want to continue growing. We want to be able to make these videos even more. And the more people that sub to this channel, the more I can make more videos. Because then it'll allow me the opportunity to work a little bit less so that I can make more videos and make this my work and all that kind of stuff. And maybe I'm a little hyper today. I don't know. Maybe I'm just excited that I'm back from vacation. We're making videos again. I don't know, but let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Stray Kids Breakdown. Just kidding, you didn't even leave. But yeah, guys, this whole set piece is so sick. First and foremost, you got this awesome circus tent going on here. And guys, I will be the bearer of bad news for you guys, but the big gold clown face that we'll see a little bit better on later in the video, that was animated in. The wall goes up to just about here. I lied. The wall actually probably goes somewhere around here. Can you see my mouse? Alright, that's another different freeze frame here. But the wall probably goes somewhere around here where then they just kind of laid over it with different special effects to add on the crown of the tent. But you got all these awesome hanging circus lights, and for the most part, you can actually get those exact lights at Target. They're kind of expensive, to be honest. Like, for me as a poor person, I don't like to... Also, don't get mad at me for saying I'm a poor person, okay? I literally have no money, so... Yeah, whatever, okay? Shut up. But yeah, you can get these bulbs, or get these lights, these string lights at Target, and, like, usually they're, like... Depending on how long you get them, like, you can get a 25-foot one for pretty much, like, 30 bucks. And then they basically go up 25 feet, and then you add on like another 25 bucks per 25 feet or so, and it just kind of goes up like that. So then eventually you're paying like a couple $100 for like a really long one of those. But still, they really look awesome. They also look great even outside of circus things if you want those. But for the most part, yeah, it's going to be pretty simple setup out here. We're going to see this a little bit better later, but I just wanted to show this is the very first shot of the video. And it's our grand entrance into the clown and into the circus area as well. But they made an awesome, really big doorway with a bunch of curtains and drapes and stuff like that that add to this specialness of this tent as well. So this is just like a closer up shot of what we were looking at just before. However, this time we are looking at, oh, I'm forgetting his name. I want to say it's Chan. Forgive me, I don't remember his name. But I think that, shoot, is he Chan? We literally just watched the intro video too. That's the worst part. Sorry, I watched a bunch of intro videos, so now I don't remember who's who. But yeah, it's just a really good close-up here because you get to see just kind of the simplicity of the actual set here, where this is just a couple pieces of wood nailed together, painted black, and then they just strung Christmas lights around it. It's a piece that wouldn't take very long to make, but however, with it included with everything that's going on, it just makes it a little bit more special, and it makes it a little bit nicer as well. So... yeah, also the other cool thing too is they printed up a bunch of circus flyers and gave them out to the extras that are in the video too. I will say, in terms of this whole entire set, they really did an awesome job of using angles for it. They used a lot of different angles for their video here. So this is actually that same big tent that we were looking at before. However, like you can kind of see these lights here. That's the main entrance. And these guys, they're just off to the right side of it if you're looking at it to the right. And he's behind that big cart that was over there. And Dude, I feel so bad. I gotta look up who's who. Sorry, had to re-look it up. So this is Bangchan. Also, I was wrong before. It was Han, who was the other gentleman who had the close-up there. I had to look it up. I'm sorry. It was going to drive me crazy if I couldn't remember everybody's names. But, yeah, you got the boys there sneaking into the circus. But this is just a great use of angles. So, like, they have this whole entire set up, and they aren't afraid to not just shoot straight on in the set. So it's really good. So this one is a nice little, like, kind of behind the scenes of the circus. The part of the circus you wouldn't normally get to see. This is like where all the talent and the animals and stuff would be kept away from the audiences and stuff. This is like kind of their holding area, if you would. Where they got like the random pieces of like circus stuff. So like you got these little podiums and stuff set up here. You even have like the face cut out with the clown. You have like the horse here, and then a couple costumes over here on the left. And there's a nice little touch that they did is that they I forgot to mention this before. They put down a turf for the grass, but they also threw some hay on there as well, because at a circus there's going to be hay. So here's just like another angle of that behind the scenes area, I guess. I don't remember, or backstage. That's the word, backstage area, where you'd see over here. This is where they would have a lot of the different props and like makeup and all the kind of things that you might need to get yourself ready for it. You also have a couple of chairs even over here. Obviously, they got this like Jack in the Box style thing going on here. That's actually animated. That's physically not there. You can kind of tell it looks, especially when we pause, it looks a little bit more digitally added in. But for the most part, all this kind of stuff you can really rent. Even the huge dice, like, it's all rentable. But it's again, it's a really cool way of using the backgrounds and using the set really well. Obviously, right here you can actually see this is a regular flat that has something on the other side of it. We're just getting to see what the back side of it looks like. So this would just be like an 8x2 flat, so 2 feet across, 8 feet tall, flat. So I will say this wall in particular, I don't know exactly where it is on the set. It's kind of hard to tell, although you do see it a little bit later on as well. But it's such a cool looking feature, but it's so simply made. Now, the thing that kind of is freaking me out about it is the fact that I can't see any seams in the wood, which means these boards are actually that long. Or what they could have done is they probably could have put a joint compound in between the seams and sanded it down to make it look just flush and flat, so when they painted it, it makes it look like one continuous board. But yeah, I mean, it's as simple as just laying those boards down. Then they you can actually see the slats of wood here behind it, where they just nail those straight across, and they painted them white and black, just every other board white and black. And then it allows light to come through, so you get those awesome red colors coming through. You got this bright light coming through, and it's a very simple build, but it's really a really cool looking one. So, and it also really adds to that circus vibe in a weird way. Again, this is another awesome angle if of the behind the scenes, the backstage area of the circus. We got to see that horse. There's the clown with the face cut out. There's that back wall that we were looking at before, and then here you got the vanity set up as well, so that people can get their makeup on, get ready to be going. And like I said, these guys have just been crushing it with the use of the different spaces here. And yeah, the art team just really went absolutely bonkers with what they did here. And it's cool too because they use fabric for a lot of the walls to make it very much like they're inside of a tent, which also is cool because then you can add in different graphics on those fabrics as well. So there's like a moon piece up here, which looks like it's like a tree or something over there as well. And then it's a lot of curtains and stuff. But for the most part, yeah, it's a very, very cool location. And the crazy thing, it's right inside of a studio. Here we go. So here is like the main event, the main circus. You got an audience right up front here so that they can perform in front of them. Obviously, if this is a real circus, the whole audience would go around the whole thing, but for the sake of the music video, they made it like this. But another cool little feature of this room is that it completely goes up and over. So I think they actually got a real like tent But in the middle here, at one point, I'll see if I can find the actual spot. You can actually see through and up into the rafters of the studio that they're in. So you can tell they're inside of a studio. But for the most part, yeah, it's a lot of platforms, a lot of podiums and such. Easy enough things to build. I will say building circular stuff is kind of a nightmare. It's a little bit harder to do. However, you can get wood that's already kind of like curved and stuff. So it makes it a little less hard, but either way, I hate having to do anything with curved wood. It's such a nightmare. It's so tough. I hate doing it, to be honest. More often than not, what I'd usually do is I'd usually get like a big MDF board type material, something sturdy, and then you get those in 4x8 panels, 4 foot by 8 foot, and then you just cut the slivers that you need, and then attach them along the way to make the board right. And then for these outside pieces, that would be for the top piece. And for the outside pieces, you get like a thinner plywood, and that will be able to bend and hold to it. And then you just have wood on the insides that you can nail it into or screw it into, whatever you want to do. Usually nails hold a little bit better for that kind of stuff. And it'll hold it in place, and it'll make it look like a nice curved podium or ring. But yeah, I mean, they decorated this really cool. I also really like how they have the different animals out, and those are just different like animal statues. So I didn't actually use any real animals for the video, but it kind of works better that way. But yeah, and then on top of it too, they hired a bunch of different extras and stuff. A bunch of different people who are very talented and have those special skills like juggling and acrobatics, like the I don't remember what this is called. I think they're called like aerial acrobatics or something like that. But like those people are just magnificent. God bless those people. That they're crazy and amazing all at once. And then you got people dressed up as like zebras and stuff. Oh, I'm also finally starting to understand. It's like you got the main performers and stuff, and you got like the punk kids who are trying to ruin the whole thing. So maybe that's them trying to ruin or come in and cause chaos in K-pop, if you would. I don't know. But still, look, they got those same string lights from outside as well, in case you're wondering. A really, really awesome feature. Honestly, if you ever want them, they're really great. I think they're awesome. So actually, as they're panning out, you can kind of see right up here at the top, you can see the metal like rafters and stuff that they attached a lot of the things, especially the lights to. Just a random little thing for you guys. So real quick, before we get back to the other ones, they kind of jumping back and forth between the sets that we've already seen. But I actually didn't even really notice this, but they actually have a nice little like sound booth mixer stage section right here in the back of the main circus tent area, which is pretty cool. Again, it's not really a hard thing. You just build a little stage in there and then build up the front of it so that you can't see what's behind it. All right, so this is like the very last shot, but it also gives us a great chance to be able to see a lot more of what was actually going on out front here. Like they got this awesome little cart over here where they are selling different like candies and merchandise for the circus, and then they got a bunch of different posters and stuff all around advertising the circus, which at a circus like this one, that's what they have. They kind of advertise what acts that they have as well. But, I mean, like I said before, guys, this set is just so well done. It's so well done. This music video is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. These tents and stuff in the background here, they're all edited in, as well as, like, the top here. You can kind of tell. They kind of have that little bit of, like, a bit of gloss or shine to them. That kind of shows that they're not exactly real. But, either way, this music video is just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really fun. A lot of different colors. And just overall fun time. I will say this, guys, Stray Kids, they really go hard in the paint, making sure that we got awesome videos to watch. So thank you, Stray Kids, because this video is another sick one as well. And yeah, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this set breakdown. I know I did. I thought this was a really, really cool one. I feel like I said it for everyone, but I mean, most videos have been pretty cool. And also, I just find things interesting. to be honest. When I think they're interesting, I say it's cool, so I don't care. But yeah, guys, if you guys get a chance, please sub to the channel because it is worthwhile and it'll help me grow, and also like the video and all that kind of good stuff too, because we want to keep growing. We want to be able to keep making these kind of things, and plus these are the videos that actually make me money. But yeah, guys, I love you. Stay aggressively positive. Check out the link above. Check out the links down below, and we will catch you guys on the very, very next one, which is Sunday. Love you guys. Goodbye. Mwah!